Hi everybody, this is my contribution to Thursday's hashtag ATC MDC Open Collab. It's hosted by Bonnie and Patty, and you can, it's an open collab, so of course you can jump in and out as often as you'd like. Do it one week, not the next week, do multiples, and this is so you can build up your stash. Please visit their channels to learn more about it. They're fantastic ladies. If you, for any reason, are not already part of their channels, I definitely recommend it. They do great stuff on their channels. Before I start on my contribution for this week, to make a video a little bit longer, I'm going to show you what I talked about in terms of die cutting with paper. This was what came up in my feed a lot lately. I don't know why. Maybe because I was looking at die cutting. I use these Dollar Tree napkins, and apparently you can use any type of napkin, paper towels, anything. I use the watercolor markers. I also use Sharpies and watercolor paint, acrylic paint. So this is some stuff I learned. This is definitely not something I'm going to do a lot of because it's really fussy. So the more intricate the die, the harder it becomes to separate. So here's some samples. This is where it worked well. The other ones I just showed you is where it worked not so well. And then these are some examples of, this is what this particular die looks like. It's a cut, it's an emboss and cut from Hobby Lobby. And this is what it looks like when you just do the paper napkin. It's a little fussy. It doesn't really like to stick together. That took a couple of attempts to do. Here is this particular one. I know it's Christmas, but I was just experimenting. And the more little fussy cut things in, the less it likes it. There's the back of the paper. I do recommend that that you do back it with some kind of paper, cardstock, something, because otherwise, most of the time, it just doesn't seem to stay together as well. And for me, I had to adhere the paper to the cardstock, otherwise it would just fall off. But just to show you, you can do words. Here's chocolate. This one did not work out as well. This is the Christmas tree that was too intricate. But here's another chocolate that with everything poked out. And then here's a coffee. Oops, if I can get it turned the right way. So the coffee. So the words that weren't too bad, you have to be really careful when you're taking out all the extra bits in there. And then here's some painted, and as you can see here, the Sharpies bled way too much. Not a good thing. These are some that are not painted, of course. And simple ones work better. Like a lot of these leaves are done both with this brush marker kit and with paint. That seemed to work better. And yeah, I know the colors aren't that great, but they seem to work better, hold the different colors. And then it gives it kind of a texture after you paint it from flat. It gives it kind of a nice little texture. So if you're looking for just a little bit of puffiness, a little bit of texture to kind of give it a dimensional look, this is actually a good route to go. But really simple dies, because unless you are very patient and you're willing to go very, very slow, so that it stays together, it doesn't rip and fall apart. You also have to be careful when you're painting it. You definitely do not want to touch it much. Definitely you need the right consistency to your brush markers. Don't Sharpies rip the heck out of everything. And regular paint too, you just want to make sure that you have a lot of paint on your brush and water mixed together, so that it would absorb really well into the paper napkin and wouldn't tear up the paper napkin. But that was my experimenting with paper napkins and die cutting. I think it has its place, especially if you're more patient than I am. It definitely has some good texture things, not something I'll be doing a lot of. Now for my MDC, I did use one item from there. I also used this sticker pack from Michael's as one of their clearance stickers. And then I also used magazine pictures. So I did this one on the front, or excuse me, this is the back where my information would go. This is the front. I had envisioned something sort of like this, not 100%, but it was supposed to look like an old-fashioned picture with a sailing boat coming out of an old-style frame. And then not really what I was going for, but close enough. I did add the lighthouse sticker to the magazine picture, and but anyways, was what I curated. It's okay, not my best work, but I still think it's okay, so I'm gonna keep it. And that is what I curated for today's Thursday open collab. Please go check out Bonnie and Life with Patty's, their channels. And if you're not subscribed to them, definitely jump in there. You'll find a lot of great stuff. And thank you so much for watching me and watching my video. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks so much. Bye bye.